Hi everyone. This is Night Daddy, and I'm here to tell you my first impressions of Avowed. So far, I've put about 20 hours into the game. And I think I've only completed the first area. Initially, when I got into the game, I was thinking this was the entire map because it was like, wow, this is pretty epic, right? And then there was another map. And I was like, wow, that's pretty. This is pretty condensed, all right? And there's just like there was a lot of stuff in a small area, so I thought this was the full map. And then I saw at the top of the screen where it says the living lands, and it turns out I spent 20 hours in this tiny little area versus this entire map. Um, So that's probably, I don't know, a sixth of the map or so. Looks like there's some area up here, area up here, area up here, over here. Maybe there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 6 or 7. Mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 7 and 8. I don't know. So 7 or 8 of the map, and I already put 20 hours in this first area. Maybe the first area is more condensed with stuff, to catch people's attention, but pretty lengthy. I like it. I do enjoy the graphics are pretty good. The combat is probably it's very crispy. It is super crispy. Such good combat. I'm having a good time. There's like a class system. Whereas between fighter, ranger, or wizard, but I think you can like mix and match, and then you can reset as many times as you want as long as you have money. So experimenting is definitely encouraged. And mostly I was just, how I was playing was like, okay, I'm gonna go crit and attack speed, and then I found like the cool magical fire weapon that I have in my hand, and then I just completely went 100% fire damage, and I haven't looked back. Hold on, let me move my guy over here on the left. Okay. And so far it's been pretty fun. The story is pretty intriguing so far. It's not like, it feels like you're just a character in a pre-existing world. You're just it's kind of like a, I want to say Pocahontas, but like you're essentially like it's like this place is called the Living Lands, and you could think of it's kind of like what I'm getting from the vibe of the game is like the 13 colonies, and it's like tension between the 13 colonies and like the motherland country, which is where you're from. That's called the Adirian Empire, and there's like tensions between the Adirian Empire and the people living lands. I think they're just called Paradisian. I guess this place is called Paradise. And there's people, yeah, Paradise, and they're just people who've escaped like the motherland. They're like criminals or people trying to find a new life, new start, getting away from that. And there's like tension building up between Paradise and the Adirian Empire. And you're just you're called the envoy. You're like the representative for the government of the Adirian Empire. You're like a representative for the emperor, and you come to Paradise to investigate something that's been going wrong with the land. It's in the trailers. There's like something's going wrong. You're there to investigate, and you have like a team of Paradisian people who are with you to they come with you to help you solve these mysteries. I have 2 of them so far. There's a ranger dwarfen guy, and this is Kai. His name is Marius. Kai is a gunner slash tank man, and I'm kind of going like a ranger. But I'm kind of doing everything because I'm still experimenting. So It's fun. I like the combat. Combat's crisp. The only thing I'm confused about is like the scaling in this game. So for example, these have like 3 skulls on it, 2 skulls, 1 skull. I guess it represents like the so like combat in this game is kind of represented by like gear tiers, which I kind of like. So you can, you know, you'd be low level, but if your gear is good, you can fight like higher tiered people. So it's like it's like you can't fight with shitty gear. I mean, you can. There's like a debuff to it. So from like example, oh shoot, I took my sword off. Okay, see, lower quality. So this is a tier 2 gear. I just got this after 20 hours of gameplay. I built it. I upgraded it. You get like unique gear, and you know, they have special magical things. And this is just a regular piece of gear, and you can see it's tier 1 gear, and it says this armor is low quality than your current armor. Creatures and with fine or higher attacks will do 35% more damage against you. So to keep up with the enemies, you're gonna have to keep up with your gear, which is pretty cool. It's, you know, you can't fight with just regular tier gear against like higher tier enemies. So far, we're good at. So my character is kind of like shoot ranged, and then when they get close, I parry their attacks and try to crit them. With these fast dagger attacks. I also have the fire sword too. But I realized I just started going crit, and the more I crit, the more like fire damage I do. I'm like stacking fire damage, so it's pretty interesting. Really fun game. What else? The armor crafting system. So everything you loot in the game, there's use for them. Food, like fruit, you can craft like
Someone was actually brazen enough to sneak into the camp for this. We'll get this.
Okay, I thought that was a quest I didn't get. So then, this is the campsite. All right, campsites are your kind of like the sleep crafting mechanic of this game. So if you're low on health, you can sleep. You can upgrade your weapons here. This is like one of the systems. It's called the totem system. It's like you find 6 objects in there in this first area, put it together, and then you get like 6 buffs. I would highly, I got this really late. I would highly recommend trying to get that first so you can get these free buffs. They're pretty strong. This is the enchanting the unique weapons. So unique weapons are like the magic weapons I'm holding, and you can buff them or change them to your will, but you only can do it once. So make sure you know what you're doing. This is the workbench. So this is where you upgrade your stuff. Oh, so I actually have some stuff in the... Okay, so I'm in the second area already, so luckily for me, I guess each area is from what I'm putting together right now, is each area is kind of like the tier of weaponry. So the beginning area, you go from common to fine, looks like, and then I'm in the second area right now at the beginning, and looks like I can upgrade my fine weapon. Maybe I cap out at exceptional when I get to the end of the second area. So I'm assuming, I'm just putting this together, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe there's 5 areas, and you can get whatever. That's just speculation. All right, this is the stash. I put all these weapons I want to try out and gear I want to try out in here. You can break it down for components so you can upgrade your weapon. I got the skins here. Actually, I need to change. Oh man, this guy looks freaking cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, I'm gonna change it to that. So yeah, crafting. Everything you use you can use it here, upgrade your weapons and stuff. Just a small tip, just hoard up on Paradisian ladder and softwood wrench. You can buy those at stores, harvest them in the wild. The stores refresh a lot, so just check them every time you go into battle or you need to go back and sell things. Buy out lockpicks. Every time you see lockpicks, buy them out. Cooking recipes, you can, so So potions are good to heal in combat because you just drink it and you get all your health back. But food heals over time, so you want to use your food out of combat to heal. You can also heal at the, inside the camp, but this is just if you need to heal on the go. So yeah, that's the crafting mechanic. The environments look pretty nice. Very big. I like it. I like how there's like, I feel like there's a lot of structure in this game. Like everything has a place, there's not like wasted like filler areas, which I like. There's like purpose.
No actual Pargoon stonework could have a hole this big.
I don't, and the companions, I don't hate them. I'm like fresh off the last RPG I played besides this one was Velgard. I hated everybody, so this one is pretty good. Like I like the companions. I like both of the guys I got in my party right now. Pretty cute, cool guys, pretty chill. Oh. Let's see here. So, yeah, this is my first impressions of the game. So yeah, the environments are gorgeous. The fights are fun. Fights are they're really fun. One other thing, I guess it's for balance, but there's stealth killing in the game, but realistically you can only stealth kill one person, so I guess you can't like Skyrim stealth shoot a guy with a bow, run away, go back in, Skyrim stealth shoot somebody with a bow. So you could stealth kill the first guy, but then everyone's alerted to the death, and you kind of have to fight. So I mean, you technically can lame out the fights, but that's not fun. You go into the fight, shoot someone with a bow, and then just like de-aggro everybody and come back in. You could do that. I assume if you want to play at a higher difficulty, that's what you're going to be doing. But I kind of like the clash of metal, so I just run in and we fight. I use my arrows when I have like an entangle spell. I entangle them and then I just start blasting them from afar, and then when they get close, I take out the knife and we start shanking. So. Yeah, so those are my first thoughts, and I hope you guys pick up the game. It's worth it in my opinion. Yeah, so the story's like you're not the one to save the world kind of thing, so you're just the guy in the world that exists. The world feels alive. I really like that, so I can't wait to see where the story goes. You're just oh, what? I see enemies. I see enemies. Let's go. I'm probably gonna kill these guys real quick because I'm like way over tiered. Awesome. Alright. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Greetings. I'm Night Daddy and thanks for watching my video. Follow me on Twitter for my YouTube and stream updates. Also, follow my Twitch if you want to hang out and chat. Consider subscribing and liking my video. It really helps my channel. Leave a comment on what you think of the video or what I should play next. Enjoy.